And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aiming the game, my channel's buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on, car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace, charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting the trade into CEX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. And that's exactly what we're doing today. It's not a CEX Roulette. I've got a couple of pickups from eBay. I bought something from Callum, Retro Ghetto, and I have got something from CEX, but it's not a roulette, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So, yeah, it's just more of an, I don't know, unboxing, shall we say. Don't know what I'm going to call it because it's not CEX Roulette, but yeah, we'll get into it. I'll flip the cameras, and yeah, we'll open them. So, first thing that I'm opening today is an eBay purchase. Now, I'm a little bit concerned because the box was very bashed up when I got it. Now, I don't know whether that's just because the person that I bought it from has recycled the box, because if you can see, there's a lot of tape across the side there. But I did have a little peek in there. I don't know if you can see, but there is a lot of bubble wrap in it. So yeah, let's open it up. If I can get into it. There we go. So, like I say, there is a lot of bubble wrap in here. Oh, for God's sake. Anyone who's watched the channel before knows that opening boxes is my kryptonite. Oh. So there goes the box. And then, yes, here we have a point blank gun box. Now, light gun box, sorry. I paid £55 for this. Now, it's not in, mint condition. If you can see, there's you've got some obviously wear where you would expect on the corners, on the brims, but the front artwork, in my opinion, is very acceptable. It's clean. There's not too many scuffs. There's obviously a couple there, but this is maybe 20 years old now. So I do have the Time Crisis box there, which is probably in similar condition to this. I have seen these go on eBay for anything over £100 with the game. Now this one, if I can open it, doesn't have the game, but everything else is in there. Let's open it up to the side together. Obviously the gun's in there, so it smells very, very old. Smells like retro. But yeah, for £55, I'm more than happy with that, because like I say, and I've seen these go on the internet for complete with the game for anything up to over £100. So to get it in this condition for £55, I think that's quite a steal. Oh, bear with me, I'm struggling with boxes again. So yeah, put that there. Does that go in first? There we go. So yeah, I actually don't have Point Blank. I've got Point Blank 2, but I don't have Point Blank 1 yet. So that will be a game that I'll be looking to add to this in the future. And this one will be going on display next to my Time Crisis box. So really happy with that. There is a Point Blank 2 box similar to this, and there's also a game called Ghoul Panic, which is probably the most rare and expensive of them all, that I'm going to want to add to my collection eventually in the future. So yeah, really happy with that. That'll be getting put on display next to my Time Crisis box. So £55, I think that's a good deal. Let me know in the comments if you've got one of these, if you've got them all, how much you paid for yours, because I'll be interested, because yeah, like I was saying, these do go for a fair bit of money. Right, now the next pickup is actually off of Callum from the Retro Ghetto. He puts a load of stuff up on his Instagram account. he was obviously, you know, having a clear out, getting rid of some bits, and he had two. Well, I'll open it first. I'll open it first. Try and leave a bit of mystery or excitement to it. So yeah, let's get into it. So yes, I don't know if you can see in there. What he had is two aqua blue PlayStation 2 controllers. However, he was selling them as spares and repairs. But the shells in themselves are really, really good. So, bear with me, let me get rid of that. Now, these controllers in working condition, I've seen on eBay go for anything from maybe 25 all the way up to 30, even 35, £40 each. I paid £25 for the pair, all in. That was with postage. Now, shout out to Tom, who is a subscriber of mine. He's messaged me before in the past because obviously I get stung with 40 PlayStation 2 controllers all the time at the boot sales. And we've basically got a little bit of a deal on the go where any 40 controllers I get, I post them to him. He pays me basically what I paid for them, plus just a little bit. We go like 50-50 on the postage or whatever. So basically, if I ever get stung on 40 PlayStation 2 controllers, I can get my money back off of him. He obviously fixes them and sells them on, which is brilliant. You know, if you've got the time to do that. Now, before I bought these, I messaged Tom and said how much would he charge to fix them, because obviously these ones it'll be worth doing because they're worth that little bit extra. He said obviously it depends what's wrong with them, blah blah blah. So I said, I'll post them to you. You fix them. You let me know how much they'll cost, and yeah, and then we can arrange for them to be sent back. Now, what he also done for me, I don't know if you remember in one of my videos, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I had an Xbox 360 controller with rusted, I don't know what you want to call them, the battery springs at the bottom. And he said, send that as well, and I'll change those over for you, which I don't know if you can see there, but yeah, he's changed them for me, which he done, well, he basically done it all for me. And yeah, he said £10 to fix both of them and to post them back to me. So, you know, postage in itself was maybe £3 or £4. So he's only charged me, you know, £6 to fix them. So all in, these controllers have cost me £35, or maybe a little bit more, £38 for the pair, to get them obviously fixed. Now, they are obviously, you know, both fixed now and in working order. So really happy with them. I'm going to be keeping them. I'm not going to be looking to flip them on because I would like to get an aqua blue PlayStation 2 for myself. I've got a silver one at the moment, but I do think the aqua blue one is maybe a little bit cooler. And obviously the controllers are the hardest thing to come by because, yeah, as always, well, as you know, with controllers, they're easy to break, easy to get lost. And then you have, obviously, when a console gets traded in, someone might trade it in with a black controller or something like that. So, yeah, really happy to be adding these to the collection. Basically, half the price that I would have normally paid for two controllers. And then, yeah, fingers crossed, in the future, I'll be able to pick up the console just on its own, or even with a controller that I can flip on. And, yeah, have that in my collection. And then, obviously, I'll probably get rid of my silver PlayStation 2 as well. So, yeah, really happy with that. And shout out to Tom. Really appreciate it, mate. Obviously, sorting out for that, mate. I'm going to get a £12 voucher for that as well. So really, really happy with that. And then, yes, lastly, CEX Roulette. Now, the reason I'm doing roulette is because this is one of the few games for the PlayStation 2 where CEX will state that it comes with manual. So I'm assuming that it's going to be with the manual and hopefully in good condition. Now, I'll give you a hint. This game cost £250. So yeah, it will be by far my most expensive PlayStation 2 game and probably my second most expensive game now. So yeah, some of you will probably be able to guess which game it is. I don't know why they do this. It's like they know they're sending it to me. Obviously, that's where the tear bit is, and then they just tape across it. So I'm gonna have to go in from the side here. Try not to damage it. Let's get rid of that. Right. So yeah, let's open it up. Fingers crossed. It is feeling a bit light, so maybe it's a lighter manual. But it is Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, and this is the BBCOF, or I can't remember, British Board of something or another. Basically, where it will say 15 there, rather than you get the PEGI ones that will say like maybe 16 or something like that. So yeah, this is the more expensive one. This is £250 in CEX. I think the PEGI one is £225. And they're now actually selling in CEX the European version ones, which I think there's like a German, obviously Italian, and whatever, where I think they're about £140, but they do play in English. So obviously, if you want a physical copy, but you don't want to pay as much as this, that might be something that you can look out for. But yeah, without further ado, there she is, complete with the manual. Let's have a look. Disc is in immaculate condition. Don't know if you can see there. I think the reason this feels a little bit lighter is because what I learned on my last video regarding the Silent Hill Origins is that with the later PlayStation 2 games that were released obviously later in the console's lifespan, they changed the cases and they were just that little bit more flimsy. So that's probably why it feels a little bit lighter. But yeah, there she is with the manual. All good condition and complete. So really happy to. Oh, is that meant to be there? Ah, yeah, I think so. It's too small for a cup, isn't it? But yeah, really happy to be adding that one into the collection. Yeah, by far most expensive PlayStation 2 game. It'll probably be the most expensive PlayStation 2 game that I'll buy. Yeah, whether or not I'll get anything more expensive, there's obviously games that are a lot more expensive on the PlayStation 2, but nothing that I've really played or heard about in the past. And you know, who knows? I'll never say never, but for now, this will definitely be the most expensive PlayStation 2 game I'll have in my collection for a long time. So yeah, really happy to be adding that. I think I'm done now on the PlayStation 1 and 2. So yeah, Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, Silent Hill Oranges, and I've also got Silent Hill, the director's cut up there as well. So really happy to be adding that one to the collection. So yeah, that's it for today. Just thought I'd go over obviously what I've picked up and yeah, although it's not a roulette, I thought you'd be interested of what I'm adding to the collection, what I'm spending my vouchers on, what I'm spending my money on to help grow the collection. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you like the video. Yeah, hit the like button, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.